In this video, I'll teach you how to use your desktop computer as a heater, and I'll also show you why it makes sense to do so. The first question that you might have is whether or not a desktop computer is as efficient as a dedicated heater in terms of input versus output, and it turns out that they are almost identical. So the conclusions of these physics posts and articles on the topic is that for a given amount of electricity, the heat output is about the same for a desktop computer as it is for a dedicated heater. So of course, then you can use the computer to actually do something productive and get something out of it in addition to the heat. And that is what I'm going to show you today. The first option is to use folding at home, where you contribute computing power to simulating protein dynamics, which can help scientists understand various diseases better. And then the second option, which is my personal favorite, is using your computer as a crypto miner when you're not using it. This might be a bit controversial because some people do not like people buying up GPUs for mining, but I never bought this computer for mining. I'm just using it for mining when I'm not using it for Blender. And as you can see, the return always varies, but it tends to be around $50 a month for my RTX 2080 Super. And this is after electricity costs. The profitability, of course, depends on what GPU you have and the strength of your GPU. And for example, I do not use my CPU for mining because it's barely profitable, and I don't want to wear out the CPU when it does not produce a profit. So do your own research and make up your own mind on whether you should mine or not. And then the third option, which I usually combine with the mining, is contributing computing power to the Sheepit rendering farm, which allows you to share computing power with others. And when you need to render your own projects for Blender, you can just send it for other people to render using the points that you collected. So if you are a Blender user, this one will be very useful as well. So that's how I heat my room. I hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.